Hello Leon, it's your Zayde, Mason. I'm here today to read you Bayesian probability for babies. This is for you. Let's begin, shall we? This is a ball. It's a red ball. But in this case, this ball is actually a piece of candy in a big cookie. Some cookies have candy on them. See, this cookie has different pieces of candy on it. Some cookies do not have candy on them. This one doesn't. It's just a cookie with no candy. If you take a bite, in this case, this bite has no candy. Did it come from a cookie that had candy and you just happened to take a bite that doesn't have any candy? Either it came from a cookie that has candy on it, or it didn't. See? You take a bite, you just happened to take a bite of a cookie that has candy, but you missed all the candy. You still got a bite of a cookie with no candy. Here, you took a bite of a cookie, and it also has no candy on the bite, but this cookie has no candy. If the cookie has no candy, as this one doesn't, then every bite would have no candy on it, right? Because there's no candy. So the probability of taking a bite of a cookie with no candy is 1. That's right. If the cookie has candy on it, see, this cookie has candy on it, and you take bites from it, then very few bites would have no candy because you'd have to get just the right bite to have no candy on it. And in this case earlier, we took a bite and it happened to have no candy. But the probability, if you take 1, 2, 3 bites, is 1 out of 3 bites will have no candy. So that's the probability of a no candy bite. And the probability of taking a bite of from a cookie that has no candy in it is 1. So the 100% chance of not having any candy from a no candy cookie is 1. And the probability of taking a bite from a cookie that has candy is 1 out of 3. And 1 is greater than 1/3. And the A and W people still have yet to figure that out. So the no candy bite has probably came from a no candy cookie. But what if there were 10 cookies? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cookies. What if there were 10 cookies and all had candy on them except for 1? See, this is the only one that doesn't have any candy. But the rest of them do. See, they all have little dots, all have little balls, and those little balls of different colors are candy. So you take a bite of every cookie. Yay! You get to eat a bite out of 10 cookies. That's a lot of bites of cookies. When you take bites out of all 10 cookies in this case, there are only 4 bites that you might take in this case, just randomly, a distribution, that happen to not have any candy on them. See, this one has candy, and that has candy. When you take a bite there, it has candy, and a bite here has candy, but none there. Even though the cookie has candy on it, you happened to take a bite that has no candy, and here, and even on the cookie that has no candy. Now, of course, the candy that can't be on the cookie that has no candy. It's just a cookie. So 1/3 of the candy cookies have a no candy bite, and of course there's no candy on the no candy cookie. So the probability of taking a bite from the candy cookies is 3/4. That's the probability of taking a bite. In this case, in this particular statistical case, of taking a bite of cookies that gives you a no candy bite is 3 out of 4. 75% chance of having candy. So this is called the prior distribution of cookies. See, this is a prior distribution, and this is the posterior distribution of cookies, the one that has no candy on it, for what we're looking for. So in this case, the bite probably came from a candy cookie. In the case of taking bites out of 10 cookies, of which only one has no candy, but you got 4 bites that had no candy in them, the probability is still very high, 3 out of 4, that it came from a candy cookie. Now you know Bayesian probability! Yay! Well, I know it's a lot to take in, but at least you got to imagine getting to take a bite out of 10 cookies, most with candy, a few that don't. I hope you enjoyed this, Leon, and I am going to sign out. So this is your Zayde Mason signing out this time. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will read you another book very soon. Okay? I love you, Leon. Bye.